when the network started calling it. I think CNN went first, and then sort of everybody called it all at once, and then Fox called it maybe 30 minutes later or so, something like that. And then everybody's just been kind of watching this all day. But the president heard while he was on the golf course, stayed on the golf course, we're told. We don't know anything about how the golf, there he goes. And then we have some pictures of him when he arrived back at the White House. You saw that scene there, thousands and thousands of people out cheering. Well, he drove past that on the way, and that's a photo that will, that'll probably be one that lives for a while. As he was going back in, 45, President Trump, the 45th president of the United States, going back into the White House. We've heard a little from him since then, but not a whole lot. CNBC's Kayla Tausche.
White House, but also on the campaign. And the campaign manager, Bill Stepien, and the deputy campaign manager, Justin Clark, tried to speak directly to that in a call earlier this morning with donors and organizers, where they urged supporters to stay at the ready to attend rallies and protests and fights for the president as he continues this legal challenge going forward, and sort of echoing the president's tweets and statements, even as questionable as some of those, the language in those have been, which is why we're not going to show them to you, but essentially trying to vocalize their support for the president in the way that he feels he wants to respond to this development. Staffers at the White House are acknowledging that the end of the campaign and the end of the president's tenure at this point sort of feels more like a whimper than a bang, and coupled with an air of frustration as well. Many of them are working from home, and there is a new wave of coronavirus inside the White House as well, with the White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows and as many at this hour as 3 additional staffers testing positive. Many of them were already working from home. They were tying up loose ends when it became clear to them in recent days that the election was going to go in Biden's direction. Remember, Meadows in recent days has been around the